Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, traveling on a budget. Traveling can be expensive, but with the right tips and tricks, it doesn't have to break the bank. In this video, I'll be sharing with you some of my favorite budget travel tips and tricks, so you can make the most out of your next trip without having to worry about overspending. Tip 1. Plan your trip in advance. One of the most important things you can do to save money on your travels is to plan ahead. The earlier you book your flights, accommodations, and activities, the more likely you are to find good deals. Start by deciding on a budget for your trip, and then begin researching your destination. Look for affordable flights, budget-friendly accommodations, and free or low-cost activities. Tip 2. Be flexible with your travel dates. If you're able to be flexible with your travel dates, you can save a lot of money. Flights and accommodations are often much cheaper during off-peak times. So if you're able to travel during these periods, you can save a lot of money. Also, consider traveling during the shoulder season, which is the period between the peak and off-peak seasons, when prices are typically lower. Tip 3. Use Budget Airlines. Budget airlines can be a great way to save money on flights. These airlines offer lower fares than traditional airlines, but you may need to pay for extras like checked baggage and in-flight meals. Be sure to read the fine print before booking your flights, so you know exactly what you're paying for. Tip 4. Stay in budget-friendly accommodations. Accommodations can be one of the most expensive parts of any trip, but there are ways to save money. Consider staying in budget-friendly accommodations like hostels or Airbnb rentals. Hostels are often much cheaper than hotels, and you can meet other travelers from around the world. Airbnb rentals can be a great option if you're traveling with a group or if you want more space and privacy than a hostel can offer. Another tip is to consider staying outside of the city center. Accommodations closer to the city center are often more expensive, but staying further out can save you a lot of money. Tip 5. Eat like a local. Food can be another big expense when you're traveling, but there are ways to save money without sacrificing taste. One of the best ways to save money on food is to eat like a local. Look for street food stalls and local restaurants, where you can try authentic cuisine for a fraction of the cost of eating at a tourist restaurant. Also, consider cooking your own meals if you're staying in an Airbnb or hostel with a kitchen. Tip 6. Use public transportation. Using public transportation is a great way to save money on transportation while traveling. In many cities, public transportation is cheap and reliable. Instead of renting a car or taking taxis, use buses, trains, or subways. Public transportation is cheaper, and you'll be able to experience the city like a local. Plus, it's a great way to avoid traffic and see more sights along the way. You can also walk or bike to many destinations if you're staying in a walkable area. If you're planning to rent a car, be sure to compare prices and book in advance to get the best deal. Tip 7. Take advantage of free activities. There are plenty of free or low-cost activities you can do while traveling. Look for free walking tours, museums with free admission, and parks and beaches where you can relax and enjoy the scenery. You can also explore your destination on foot, which is not only free but also a great way to get to know the area. You can also save money on attractions by researching online for coupons or discounts. Here are some additional tips to help you travel on a budget. Pack light to avoid baggage fees. Use travel apps to find deals on flights, hotels, and activities. Consider traveling with a group to split costs. Research free walking tours in your destination. Avoid tourist traps and opt for local experiences. So there you have it, my top tips for traveling on a budget. Remember, the key is to plan ahead, be flexible, and look for ways to save money wherever you can. By following these tips, you can make the most out of your travels without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more travel tips and advice.